Hello, this is Nindy Kerr and welcome to another Nindy's Creative Corner video. Today we are going to do a die cut, an inlaid die cut overlaid on gold glimmer paper. Anyway, let's get started. We'll be using the Colorful Season stamp set and the coordinating seasonal layers dies for this leaf. The papers we will be using are Cajun Craze cardstock for our card base, cut at 5.5 by 8.5 and scored at 4 1/4. And I guess I'll fold that now. We'll be using a piece of gold glimmer paper cut at 4 inches by 5 1/4 inches. And our pumpkin pie card front will be cut at 3 3/4 by 5. And that's the part we'll be working on first. And we'll need to determine where to put our die cuts and our stamping. And I use this little framelit too to help determine the stamping. So we're going to stamp before we do all the die cutting. Maybe we'll switch these. Okay, I think that's where we will stamp. We'll stamp in Cajun Craze ink. Oh, I forgot the Stampin' Pierce mat, so let me see if I can slide it off. Oops. Well, it turned out okay anyway. So now let's cut our leaves out. Okay, we'll have our Big Shot platform with the thin die adapter. If you have the multi-purpose platform, you will have all the tabs closed. The most important time-saving advice I can give you on this is use wax paper or parchment paper under your die. It cuts your little piece removal down to 1/4 of the time if you do it without it. And let's kind of center this over there. Forward and back, and then forward and back again. And then take the whole thing out and flip it over. We did the forward and back again. See, and it comes right out. And if you use the die brush, how did you ever get it stuck? And loosen up the tip and peel it off. And peel off your wax paper, which usually just comes right off. And there, perfect. So I will do this 2 more times on the card front. And we want the parchment paper again. And we'll move it over so the parchment paper doesn't hang off the edge. Or for the third one, you just kind of have to manipulate it in between the other two so that it will work. Oops, I forgot to put the parchment paper on. You don't want it too close to the edges of either the previous die cut or the actual edge. Okay, there we go. Do it again. Well, I guess we'll use this one as the bottom. Check again to make sure I didn't move it. Okay, apparently I forgot to push start. Anyway, I've previously cut out these 3 leaves so they would fit in the leaves place that we cut out. Now we're in the process of gluing we're putting glue on our card base and putting glue around the edges of the flowers. Now you like to get kind of close to the edge, but not right on the edge. Anyway, and let's do around the edges, which I've kind of done. And put some swirls in the center to make me happy. Okay, now on your leaves, there's a smooth rounded part, that's the top, and the, I don't know, kind of scratchy, not so smooth part is the part we want to add the adhesive to. And this would be so much quicker if we, uh-oh, I missed part of my stem. Well, I guess that one will have part of the gold showing through. Remember, you don't need big globs of glue because that will just squish out and make a mess. I just hold on to one part with the little tip of my fingernail. And then put it in this top center point first. It's much easier when my face is right in front of it, so we'll see how I do. And then if you do that, then just kind of squish the other ones into their proper place. Looks like part of that tip came off too. Be very careful with the stem because it bends really easy. And then put it in another one of the leaf holes. Okay, now with the stem, just kind of line it up with your fingernail and push it in the hole. There we go. Rub the glue off your fingers. And just kind of slide them in. And there we go. Now we'll just glue it onto our card front. Fold as closest to me. That way I can hold the whole card front down with my hand easier. Even that. And I like to put the big stamp block on top of it to hold it down for a little bit. Okay, there we go, our inlaid die-cut overlay card. Anyway, have fun using this technique with a variety of stamps and detailed dies. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. Bye!